Good morning po. For today's video, pag-usapan naman po natin yung DepEd Memorandum number 23, Series of 2026. This is clarification on the participation of temporarily enrolled learners in the end of school year rights. Before po kasi, hindi inaalaw yung mga bata na temporary enrolled na umakyat ng stage. Pero with this memo ay pinapayagan na sila. This is to protect the rights of the learners while upholding the legal and contractual rights of private basic education institutions. The following policy framework is clarified. Letter A. Learners who have met academic and attendance standards are eligible to participate in EOSY rights, such as graduation and moving up ceremonies. No learner shall be denied participation in AOSY rights on the basis of unsettled financial or property obligation. So, hindi na po hadlang kung may utang pa siya from private school, hindi na hadlang para makaakyat siya ng stage, maka-attend ng AOSY rights. Letter B, consistent with DepEd Order number 017 Series of 2025. This is the revised Basic Education Enrollment Policy. Learners who have transferred from private schools but have yet to submit official transfer credentials due to unsettled obligation shall be tagged as temporarily enrolled, while administrative or financial obligation with their previous schools are being settled. As such, a learner's temporarily enrolled status shall not be used as a basis for exclusion from EOSY rights. Dito po tayo nagkakaproblema mga kasama kasi upon enrollment, nakakalimutan nating itag yung bata as temporary enrolled. Yan po ang pinakamahalagang wag natin kalimutan para po nakatag sa record niya na siya ay temporary enrolled. Kung magda-download tayo ng forms, pag natag natin siya, naandun po sa forms na siya ay temporary enrolled. Kahit sa EC5 nakalagay po. Ngayon, pag na-enroll natin at hindi natin natag, hindi na siya natin matatag ulit. At pinakamahalaga mga kasama na papirmahin natin yung magulang ng affidavit of undertaking. Dito yan sa may baba. Letter C, the right to transfer is fundamentally linked to the fulfillment of obligations such as settling unpaid fees and returning school property. Under DO 88 Series of 2010, this is the revised manual for regulation for private schools in basic education. Private schools maintain the legal right to withhold official transfer credentials until all such debts are fully settled. So, syempre, may utang pa yung bata doon sa school na pinanggalingan, hindi talaga yan magre-release ng official credentials. Ang gagawin po natin mga kasama, we have to make a temporary card. Mayroon pong temporary card sila, hindi po natin na re-releasean yung magulang ng card na ginagamit natin. Iba po yung card nila, yung mga temporary enrolled. Letter D, reiteration of the affidavit of undertaking. While the O17 is 2025 revised basic education enrollment policy governs enrollment, the affidavit of undertaking is thereby reiterated as the formal instrument to balance these competing interests. This document serves as a binding guarantee of future payment and a formal acknowledgement of the learner's temporary status and the private school's rightful claim to the balance. Consequently, the private schools may continue to withhold learners' records until the obligation is fully settled. Ito po yung wag nating kakalimutan kapag mayroon tayong temporary enrolled. Ito po ay dapat naka-notarize at naka-attach po yan sa record ng bata. To ensure the right to participate in EOSY rights is not used to evade contractual obligations, receiving school shall strictly observe the following. A. Learners without transfer credentials shall be tagged as temporary enrolled. B. Until complete credentials are submitted, the learner cannot be officially promoted to a higher grade level nor officially graduate in the department system. Ano ito? Bakit pinapayagang umakyat ng stage? Kasi po mga kasama, hindi natin sila pwedeng pagkaitan ng karapatan ng gawin yun. Yun nga gagawin lang natin ay hindi natin pwedeng i-promote officially yung mga bata. Kahit yung may mga honors, hindi natin pwedeng ibigay sa kanila yung awards nila until such time na fully paid sila doon sa school na kanilang pinanggalingan. O pwede po tayong makasuhan yan mga kasama pag naghabol yung private schools. Letter C. Receiving schools are strictly prohibited from issuing official permanent records or final progress reports until the previous school released the original transfer credentials. Ito po ang wag na wag yung gagawin. May naging kaso po sa school ko na nag-release yung teacher ng card. At hindi po yun tama mga kasama. Buti na lang, kaibigan niya yung teacher at nabawi namin. Hindi po tayo pwedeng mag-release ng official card, official transcript of records. Ang gagawin po natin ay temporary card. Okay? Sana po malinaw po sa atin para hindi tayo nagkakamali. Kasi malapit na naman ang pasukan. At least alam nyo na po yung gagawin pag mayroon kayong kasong ganito. Okay, so number 4, participation in graduation or moving up ceremonies is a recognition of the learner's complete learning requirement and does not constitute a waiver of the obligation by the learner, parent, or guardian to pay outstanding balances. So, hindi po nangangahulugan na siya ay pinasali sa USY rights ay hindi sila magbabayad. Hindi nila makukuha yung kanilang credentials pag hindi sila bayad doon sa private school. Official confirmation of graduation status shall take place only after payment of the obligations or a settlement agreement between the parent and the school concerned. So, yun po, hindi marirelease ang kanyang mga credentials pag hindi siya naging okay doon sa pinanggalingang school. Schools are mandated to release credentials immediately once all obligations are satisfied. All regional schools divisions officers are directed to monitor compliance and ensure that no student is excluded from USY rights, while simultaneously advising parents of their legal obligations to settle accounts with their previous schools. Number 7, yun nga, immediate dissemination of the memorandum is desired. So, ito po yung bagong memo kasi ngayong year lang po ito lumabas. Siguro pumayag na yung mga private schools na maka-attend yung mga bata na mga temporary enrolled. So, ito po mga kasama ang bagong update for our temporarily enrolled learners. Ay, ito pa pala pahabol. Paano ma'am kung yung bata galing po ng public school pero walang credentials? Can we tag them as temporary enrolled? Ang sagot po dyan ay no. Pag ang bata po ay galing ng public school, hindi po yun tinatag as temporary enrolled. Temporary enrolled means they have financial obligations from private schools. Private school lang po ha, hindi po kasama ang public schools. Yun lang po, maraming salamat.